So here we've got a refreshing bit of sanity in our otherwise insane world. Here's the headline. Teens forced out of exclusive California Catholic school for doing blackface are awarded $1 million after proving it was green acne medication. And I guess the moral panic overstepped itself a little bit on at least this one occasion. So what happened? The controversy started when the boys were accused of performing blackface and were ultimately pressured into withdrawing from the prestigious Mountain View school. Quote, "It was quite clear that the jury believed these were innocent face masks." Attorney Krista Bauman told the San Francisco Chronicle after Monday's judgment. "These are young kids. Their internet trail is going to haunt them for the next 60 years. Now they don't have to worry about that." So here's the picture that caused all of the problems that got them accused of doing blackface. And as you can see in this picture, it's pretty clear that what they've got on their face is not black, it's green. It's dark green. And by the way, teenagers putting on acne cream, not really that shocking. Now here's an earlier picture where they're putting on a different acne cream. This one was white. So it all seems fairly obvious, not that that would matter, of course. Let's see, according to documents reviewed by dailymail.com, another student obtained a copy of the photograph from a friend's Spotify account and uploaded it to a group chat in June 2020. So this is while all of the George Floyd moral panic was happening. The student insinuated the teens were using blackface and deemed the photo another example of racist students before urging everyone in the group chat to spread it throughout the school community. On June 4th, 2020, the dean of students called the boys' parents to ask them if they were aware of the photograph. The parents asserted that the teens had applied green face masks 3 years earlier, with neither ill intent nor racist motivation, nor even knowledge of what blackface meant, according to the suit. Now, less than 4 business hours later, the principal, Katie Tikel, called one of the students' parents and said the teen was not welcomed back at St. Francis High School. When the boy's father reiterated that his son had not engaged in blackface, Tikel responded that her decision was not based on intent, but optics, and the harm done to the St. Francis community. And of course, that's what she looks like, because that's always what they look like. But when you see this, that she responded that her decision was not based on intent, but optics and the harm done to the St. Francis community, you think, well, that's crazy. It's already been established that it wasn't blackface, it was acne cream, and it was green, not black anyway. And of course, it's insane to blame the kids for other people being wrong and jumping to erroneous assumptions. But this is actually perfectly normal for the modern left. In fact, like a 10-second search on Google, you'll find article after article talking about how intent doesn't actually matter. It's just about optics. That simply the perception that some harm has been done is enough. Here from everydayfeminism.com, intent versus impact, why your intentions don't really matter. Here from the ADL, they're full of great ideas. When it comes to bias, we must prioritize impact over intent. Well, I would disagree with that, but let's see what they have to say about it. Here's an example they give. A staff member at a team meeting makes a sexist joke, but when a colleague responds that they find it offensive, the person retorts, "I was only kidding." What this brings up is the eye of the beholder problem. If intent doesn't matter, then it doesn't matter whether the joke was actually sexist or not. It becomes sexist because somebody interprets it or misinterprets what you said as sexist. It doesn't matter if it's real or not. Just like the green acne medication, which is clearly not blackface, but somebody interpreted it that way. So it doesn't matter if none of it's actually real or not. And so with this impact over intent argument, impact or so-called impact becomes this indiscriminate weapon within this oppressed-oppressor narrative. And because the white teens are assumed to be oppressors because they are white, then just literally anything that they do is automatically fair game, as long as somebody claims that they were oppressed by it, or that somebody else might be oppressed by it, no matter how divorced from reality it all is. But anyway, the lawsuit asserts that At no time did Miss Tickle or anyone else offer to investigate the allegations against the boys or assist in removing the photograph in any way. And of course not. Reality doesn't matter to these people. What matters to them is some nebulous definition of the word equity. By June 17th, the school's attorney was telling the families that the image's disrespect was so severe as to warrant immediate dismissal. And again, the fact that there was actually no disrespect doesn't matter. What matters is that there's a perception of disrespect, and that's enough. And then the school backed a protest by parents who used the image as evidence of kids participating in blackface and thinking that this is all a joke. Well, it is a joke, but the joke's on them. In fact, it's a million jokes. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.